Hello, everybody. Beatle Dave calling to you from Derbyshire in the UK. This is the channel where we talk about everything to do with the Beatles, whether that's LPs, singles, CDs, DVDs. It's also about record collecting in general. So sometimes we do features on other artists. Now, today we're going to be looking at two of my very early Please Please Me LPs. Now, both of these LPs have been in other videos, but I thought we'd have a look at them today in a bit more detail and see the similarities between them both. So, of course, this one is the British Please Please Me, and this was recorded in basically early 1963, and I think it was a 10-hour session, although they'd already recorded Please Please Me and Love Me Do, hadn't they? Sorry, not Please, Love Me Do and P.S. I Love You. It was produced by George Martin. Obviously, it was recorded at Abbey Road Studios. Now, the common one, well, I say common, even the yellow and black labels are hard to find nowadays, but the ones to look out for are the gold and black labels in the UK. Now, if you watch one of my videos earlier, well, sort of like late last year, you know I was lucky enough to find a gold and black copy at a local record fair in Matlock. Didn't pay a great deal for it, but I did have to change the cover because the cover was absolutely dropping to bits. So I've got a different cover for it, although it has got a little bit of wear just there, and it has got a little bit of writing in the name on the back. But the cover is intact, which the other one wasn't, and it is still a Ernest J. Day & Co. limited sleeve. Obviously, it's mono, so it's PM1202. So obviously the sleeve, whether it's an original or a later 60s press, and most of the sleeves are the same, but the ones to look for are the Ernest J. Day & Co. sleeves, because they're not as common as the Gerhard and Lofthouse ones. Like, it is intact. It is a little bit tatty, but it is a lot better than the actual cover that I got it in, and it comes with the original EMI anti-static sleeve or vice paper sleeve or whatever you want to call it. And there is actually two versions of this mono one as well. The one you get Dick James credits, and then the other one you will get Northern Songs credits for the majority of the Lennon McCartney songs. This is the Dick James one. Now, doing research, some people say this is the rare one, and then other people say the Northern Songs one is the rarer one. But to me, it doesn't really make any difference. I'm just really happy that I've got this. So, like I say, it is gold. When it's gold and black, it means this lettering is gold. Some people on eBay, they've got the original, they are 1960s pressings, but they've got the yellow and black ones, and they're saying that they're gold and black. They're not. That is a gold and black label. It's a very, very old style. A couple of, this LP wasn't released with this on it for very long. I think it's like within a month or 2 months, they went to the yellow and black one. So that is what they mean by a gold and black label. So that's side one. And that is side two. Like I say, so you do get Dick James credits for the songs that on later copies would be credited to Northern Songs. So it's got a little bit of wear on it, don't get me wrong. I was very, very lucky. I found this at a record fair just as I was leaving, believe it or not. So I'd virtually spent the money I took, but luckily there was a cash machine and I got a bit of cash in. So I said to bloke, how much, blah, 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 blah. He said what it was. I knocked him down a little bit. Got it home, looked at it, and I thought, well, it's not in, I would say it's in poor to fair condition, to be honest. It has got a lot of marks on it, but saying that, it does actually still play nice. I mean, I've got my old Gerard deck up there, and it plays lovely on that. Yes, there's a little bit of background noise and a bit of, but then again, this record is actually older than me. So that is the original UK one, and you can actually get this on stereo as well, which came out a bit later than this. So, like I say, within a couple of months of these being released on these labels, they changed them to the yellow and black labels, and that it was a completely different label. To be honest with you, like I say, this is the original UK mono copy, and this is the first one with Dick James credits. Now, you'll know I also got another one, which is this one, but this is South African copy. Again, this isn't the original sleeve, although it is an Ernest J. Day & Co. sleeve, because I got this in a job lot, and basically there was lots of South African records in it, but they didn't have sleeves with them or covers. So I did manage to find an acceptable Please Me sleeve, and it is like period, it is the right one, Ernest J. Day & Co. And so I think this came out slightly later, but in South Africa they used this label design up until about 1964, maybe early 1965, if I remember rightly. So that is side one. See, it is very, very similar, isn't it? It's virtually identical, to be honest. That's side one, and that is side two. I mean, that looks like that's a massive scratch there, but I can assure you it isn't. It's just a mark. This one actually plays better than the UK one. So it is a slightly different catalogue number on this. So it's PMCJ1202. And this has the Dick James credits on it as well. It doesn't have the Northern Songs credits, which I didn't realise. So yes, this is quite a rare one as well then. Yeah, it's got the Dick James credits for all the songs that should be Northern songs. So there you go. And I'm going to try and show you these, because that looks like that is gold. Actually, that is silver. That is silver and black, believe it or not. That's silver and black, but yeah, I'm going to get to put off for this and put them together. So that is the UK one, and that is the South African one. Now, don't they look very, very, very similar? They're virtually identical. The labels are virtually identical except the catalogue number, and obviously that one's in gold, and the South African one is in silver. Very, very nice to have. This one, the South African one, I did see one of these on eBay the other day, and he was like me. He had put it into a period UK cover, because the South African covers were basically very, very, well, there's more like paper than cardboard, to be honest, and he wanted 450 quid for that. And I don't know if he sold it or not, but I don't think it's on there now. So I think he did sell it. I don't know if he had to like knock it down or not. So like I say, that is a South African one. So I've like put it in it's not a period in a sleeve, but it is the same sort of thing that, some are called vice. Some people say it's a vice sleeve, and other people say it's anti-static or poly-lined in the sleeve. So that's that one. And then obviously the cover on that one isn't that good. Like I say, they range from anywhere up to £450. The only difference with the South African cover is this bit there. It says manufactured in South Africa. Everything else is the same. So that is a South African one. Like I say, I would say that one, that's not worth 400 some. Although to be fair, that was in better nick than the one that was on eBay, even with that cover. I'd say that's probably worth £100. This one, the UK one, which actually, I mean, it does look good on there, and to be honest, for its age, it is good, and it, like I say, it does play nice. These range from anywhere. I mean, anywhere from like £100 up to possibly 1,000, even sometimes over £1,000, depending on the condition, depending on the credits and things like that. I've seen some on eBay that aren't even as good as this one, and they've wanted like 600, 700, 800, 900. I saw one that was actually worse than this, and it did say it had lots of scratches on. And I mean, yes, this has got a bit of tape there, but the cover to that one was actually dropping to bits, and I think they wanted 1,200 quid for that. Okay, the disc might have been, it looked a little bit nicer, but it did say it jumped in places where this one don't jump. So I'd say that one is probably worth around the £300, maybe £400 mark. maybe a little bit more on a good day. Not that I'm selling them. As you know, if you watch my video when I actually got this, the Matlock, I was over the moon, and I still am, to be honest. Still can't actually believe that I've got this. And the South African one as well. You know, that was a lucky find in a job like that I bought, so I won't be selling that one either. I just thought, you know, Monday afternoon, not at work, so I just thought, you know, I would show you slight differences. I can't really show the differences in the covers because they're both in British covers. Like I say, the only difference on the South African one is there. Instead of it saying EMI Records, Haynes Middlesex, it still says EMI Records, the Gramophone Co. or the Parlophone Co. whatever it is. Then it will say Preston's at South Africa by a registered marker or something like that. So yeah. So all in all, if you ever see any of these, that one is probably slightly easier to get than that one. So the South African one is slightly easier to get. I'm going to have to leave that there. Just bear with 1 second, please. Every time I do a video, somebody rings me, but I thought I'd actually switch that off before I came up, but unfortunately, I didn't. So that's it for today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed that little video. If you're new to the channel, hello. If you're not new to the channel, hello as well. I don't take myself too serious. To me, it is just a little bit of fun. This, well, I say it's a little bit of fun. It's basically an old man or an old geezer, basically sharing with you some of his records. And I've said before, some of them are there like these. You know, that is, like I say, you know, that can go anywhere from basically £50 up to £2.5 grand. That one, the UK gold and black or black and gold, and the South African one, which is very, very similar, probably is worth anywhere between £200 to £500, and that's in that condition, to be honest. So, like, you know, but there's some dubious people about on eBay. I'm not going to go eBay when I say this. There's some people on eBay and other sites, and they will show you a yellow and black one that they'll put down as it's a black and gold one, and it's not. So just be, you know, I've shown that so that you don't get duped. Or I mean, whether the people haven't done the research or not, I don't know. I'm not like accusing them of trying to mislead people, but you know, if you're going to be paying 100 odd plus for an album, you want it to be what you expect it to be, don't you? So, as always, thank you to everybody that has supported me. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed and you like my video, do us a favour, just press that like button, then press the subscribe button. And if you hit the bell, you'll get notifications when I'm doing things like this. There is a possibility that I might be doing one tomorrow. I don't know yet, because I don't know what we've got planned, because I've got a few days off and then I've got to go back to the dreaded coal factory, or fun factory as I call it. And I've got to do 8 days on the trot. So after tomorrow, you won't get anything off me for at least 8 days. So as always, Beatle Dave, you know, the name says it all. You know, it is basically a channel about the Beatles, and well, mainly Beatles records, whether that's LP singles or EPs, but we do features now and again on other artists as well, just to keep people interested. And it's also about record collecting in general. So, you know, if I think a record's good, I'll say it's good. If I think it's bad, I'll say it's bad. If I think you should, you know, if you've got the money and you want to buy it, I'd say, you know, this is one I would recommend and things like that. But they are only my thoughts, you know. I can only tell you about my experiences. And like I say, you know, I've been collecting records for over 40 years. But not everybody's a Beatles fanatic like me either. So that's why from now, you know, from time to time, I do little segments on other artists. We did one on Eric Burdon and the Animals yesterday on the UK version of the Love Is album. So if you haven't watched that one, please check that one out after this. If you want to leave comments, please leave comments. And like I say, you know, love your records, cherish your records. From time to time, you do have to clean your records, unfortunately. But if you keep, you know, if you look after your records, they can last a lifetime. So until the next time, it's Beatle Dave from Derbyshire in the UK. Thanking everybody once again for supporting me and subscribing and liking my videos and leaving comments. And like I say, you know, if you haven't subscribed, please do, because it is free. And anything, you know, in these days that isn't costing you anything, you know, it's got to be good, hasn't it? So until the next time, please stay safe, everybody. So from Beetle Dave, it's cheerio for now. So ta-ra, me duck.